Hello and welcome to Real to Real as we continue to mark this month dedicated to the Rosary. The Shrine of Divine Mercy in Stockbridge was the host for the Diocesan Rosary Congress last week. It included 7 days of perpetual adoration and a chance to really sit in the true presence of Jesus. Carolee McGrath has more.
Saint Michael, the Archangel, defend us in battle.
For 7 days and nights, people kept watch with our Lord inside the Our Lady of Mercy Oratory on the grounds of the National Shrine of the Divine Mercy in Stockbridge for the 3rd Annual Diocesan Rosary Congress. The Congress ran October 5th through the 11th. People signed up to cover hours around the clock and prayed the Rosary on the hour. Marian Father Mark Barron is the director of the Association of Marian Helpers.
Those hours were filled up with a bunch of people that were just there to adore the Lord and seek Our Lady's intercession for the sake of really bringing peace to the world, peace into our hearts, and in a world that is desperately in need of peace and healing.
The Congress opened on the feast day of St. Faustina, Saturday, October 5th. St. Faustina, a Polish nun, received revelations from Jesus about his message of mercy for the world in the 1930s. The National Shrine of the Divine Mercy in Stockbridge is a ministry of the Marian Fathers of the Immaculate Conception, who have been promoting the message given to St. Faustina since 1941.
You're before love itself. You're before He who is the second person of the Holy Trinity through whom all things were created. So our Maker, we're sitting before our Maker, and who is the King of Mercy. And so when we sit before the Blessed Sacrament, we're not sitting before Him in judgment. We're sitting before He who is looking upon us in mercy and recognizes that we don't have it all together, that in many ways we're kind of a hot mess, like I kind of say, that we have our limitations, we have our failures, we sin, but Jesus is like, come to me and I will give you rest.
The Diocese of Springfield joins 40 other dioceses from across the country who are also holding a Eucharistic Rosary Congress this very week. The tradition dates back to 1979 in Poland, when the communist government was resistant to having St. John Paul II visit the country. After 7 days of prayer and perpetual adoration, the visit was permitted. On the final day of the Congress in Stockbridge, Worcester Bishop Robert McManus led a Eucharistic procession from the oratory up to the shrine.
God, the Son, Redeemer of the world, have mercy on us.
Maria Maycook, who directs youth ministry for several Berkshire parishes, said several of her teens and their families signed up for hours to pray before Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament.
Every single week, right in Lenox at St. Anne Parish, we have a Holy Hour for Youth that brings together students from grades 5 through 12, and these students look forward to spending time with Jesus every week. So when they heard about this, they were very excited to bring their families and get to spend time with their families in front of our Lord.
Maycook helped organize the event.
My friend put it so beautifully the other day when she looked at me and she said, "Why worry? Don't you know you are in your mother's heart?" And that's why we're here. That's why we're here to remember that, because we need that reminder all the time. So people are bringing their prayers to Mary, knowing that just as she courageously held Jesus in her for 9 months and watched him through his life, through the joys, through the struggles, that she too can hold what we have and bring it to her beloved Son.
Bishop McManus celebrated the closing Mass at the shrine. Reporting for Real to Real in Stockbridge, I'm Carolee McGrath.
What an inspirational story. Thanks so much, Carolee.